Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Epic, and we're back for more Darkness Falls. Alright, so it is Horde Night. We have a couple hours, so we are going to switch everything out. I thought I had switched my armor earlier, but I did not. So we're going to switch everything out, get everything situated, and get everything ready so that we can survive the evening. Alright, so hopefully this gear will keep us alive a little bit better than the stuff we have been currently wearing. It is all steel, level 61, so should be good. I think the only way to get higher than 61 is if we get mastery on Survivor. I think that might give us an extra 10, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so it is 1900, so I will bring you guys back when the Horde gets here. Alright, here comes the Horde. We got Punchy out there to help us keep everybody in line. If too many of them come up, he can hit them so that we don't have a ton of repairs to do at the end of the night. Alright, but unless something major happens, this should just be a whole lot of me shooting, so I will keep you guys in here, but it's going to be sped up to a very large degree. And I do have an idea for the next Horde Night of possibly a way to add some electric fences out there. It would only be until they broke, because there won't be any way for us to get to them. At least not initially. I mean, if it works well, we can look into adjusting the way the Horde base is built. But overall, I think the idea that I have will work without having to put more than maybe 10 more blocks. Well, probably a little bit more than 10. But it'll just be basically the length of the the length of the ramp area there. Alright, so we got through Horde Night, did a little bit of damage down here, so we will need to get that filled in with concrete, because otherwise they're gonna dig through the foundation of the tower. Not a huge deal to me right now, but we'll get it filled in before Horde Night again. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything organized, put away, and then we're gonna head over and sell a bunch of stuff to Jen. So I'll bring you back when we get there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in here. We're going to sell as much as we can to her.
I know you.
Check to make sure she doesn't have that lathe that we're still looking for. And then we're going to head out and do some questing today. Hopefully get some decent rewards and some decent levels. Alright, we made it. We are going to be clearing and retrieving from Walcart. This place was a lot of fun last time. I'm hoping that I can do it without blowing anything up this time, because last time I definitely blew up the back half of the building, and I don't know if there was any loot back there. But we have a second shot at it, so let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, so I should be able to get a bunch of stealth shots out here. Once we get inside, that's definitely not going to happen. At least not a lot of them, because pulling one of them pulls like 12 of them inside. out here is bad enough, but yeah, inside it's ridiculous, the amount of zombies. It would be, if you're not properly geared up for this, it's definitely way too difficult to do without enough firepower and some healing items. And you'll see what I'm talking about once. Yeah, and we've got a group here, and this is before we even open the doors or try to get in there. This is just what's up front here. All right, we're just gonna drop a few things in here so that we stay under the inventory limit, but we did put some points into stuff to be able to keep that at or keep encumbrance at a minimum. We've almost got everything cleared up or opened up. All right, so this is back here is where it really starts to get dicey. It doesn't look as bad. Last time I had a demolisher blow up back there in that corner, and I don't know what was there. Oh! Alright, well, I cleared everything out up there already, so that's not too bad. Alright, so I might have missed out on a couple of medications last time, but nothing major. Alright, then over across the way here we got all of the gun store boxes and weapons bags. It is easier to get them to come because, I mean, look at how many we got, so it's easier to get them to come outside. We have a good sized parking lot out here, might as well use it. Alright, let's go ahead and get all these books. I am not going to scrap books for weapons of any kind from now on. Weapon skill books will get read, and that is because at this point I have not found a lathe on day 36, and I don't see myself finding one anytime soon. My RNG luck is horrible. So whenever we find a coil weapon, I want to be able to have some points into that weapon, whether it be shotgun, carbine, whatever. But I don't want to be using it without any kind of points into it. But I also don't know what to put the points into because I don't have the lathe to be able to make the weapons myself. Hopefully we find that soon, but if we don't, I want to be able to efficiently use any weapon that we find. Alright, I definitely like this place just because there's a ton of good loot. Not just random stuff to loot, but there's some pretty good loot in here. And it's not overly easy. It's not like you come in and there's a ton of loot just sitting there for you. There's loot, but there's also, you have to work for it. We got Grace back here. We're just gonna keep smacking her in the nose. I'm not gonna take that cooking pot. I don't need it. Alright, so we are almost done. Where is it? Oh, alright. So we're done with half of it. All we gotta do is clear out 2 or 3 in the back. And I think it's like 3 on the roof. And we'll be done. I don't know why that's not letting me go out, but oh well. So drive her onto the back. I should be able to snipe these guys pretty easy. We've got a couple up here. And let's see. There we go. Alright, so the quest is done. Let's go ahead and turn it
You're
in.
here to buy. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you. Good job.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sell everything that we can. And then we're going to go home, organize everything, and then we're just going to drive to the different traders and see if we can find a lathe with them and kill whatever we come across. Alright, so we're going to hit 1, 2, 3, about 5 traders tonight. Before I call the episode, I apologize. This is a very short episode. I had almost 2 hours worth of footage, but edited down, it came down to just over 12 minutes. There was just a ton of back and forth running to the different traders and Horde Night, which is very boring, so sped up to a very high speed. So next episode will definitely be much longer and a lot more fun, hopefully, than this one was, because like I said, this one was just a whole lot of back and forth running to and from to try to find this lathe. Next episode we will be doing a ton of questing, so that will be fun. But if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.